At Skeldale, there's plenty of traffic in the waiting room. But while some sit it out, Peter's next patient requires immediate attention.
Oh, Boris, hey? How you are a friendly chap, eh? Oh, poor old Boris.
13-year-old Boris has a painful leg injury.
If you'll just steady his head, Ben, I'll just pop this into his thigh. I'm just going to give him a pretty strong sedative now. I'm sorry, Boris.
Devoted owner Steph has rushed him in.
Boris was knocked by a car. He went missing for a couple of days and was found in my next-door neighbour's garden.
It's highly likely that he'd been lying somewhere in pain and he's managed to get himself home. And now we're just left with a leg that isn't working. So it's pretty difficult for Boris at the moment.
To complicate matters, brave Boris has already suffered one life-changing leg injury.
Boris was picked up from the side of a road when he was 5 weeks old, being abandoned, and he'd been hit, we presume, by a car. His leg was pinned, and then when he was 18 months old, I had it removed because it had withered, and it was no use to him. He only has 3 legs.
There's non-weight bearing on his 3rd leg, and this is a major concern. The tibia and fibula are very swollen in here, but I'm pretty sure we've got a fracture in there. Right, let's have a look. Okay. The bone's been sheared across there. That bit there should attach to here. So we've got a complete transverse fracture of the tibia and fibula. Not a particularly nice fracture. Sadly, this is on the same side where he's got a leg missing already, and so it's going to be impossible for him to stand just with the 2 legs. So we have a major problem. He's an elderly gentleman. It may not be fair to Boris to continue. There's a lot to discuss with the owner as to whether we go ahead or not.
Steph faces a very difficult decision.
I've had him 13 years. He's an absolute star. He's just a special cat.
I'm inclined to say to her, look, I think we should try, but ultimately it'll be down to the owner. Things are pretty much in the balance for Boris at the moment.
In Thirsk, it's decision time for Peter and Steph, whose cat Boris has broken 1 of his 3 legs.
It certainly isn't easy. If we'd had 3 other good legs, we wouldn't even be considering it may not be fair to Boris to continue with a leg that isn't working and another leg that's missing. It's pretty difficult for Boris at the moment.
We had a chat with Peter about Boris. He did say about euthanasia because of his difficulties, the break being on the same side as his missing leg.
My head tells me that it's going to be difficult, but my heart tells me he's such a lovely chap. Let's crack on and give it a go.
He's a fighter, is Boris, and he needs to be given a chance.
Okay. It's quite swollen, this knee. What I'm doing now, I'm just isolating the bone ends. The bone is what we call overriding, so where the fracture site is, instead of it being like that, it's actually like that. And because this has been done a day or 2, the muscles then start to contract around the fracture and work against us. So we're going to try and get these bone ends back into position. We've got to align the bone fragments. So we'll have a look and see what we like now. I'm happy with that. The alignment's better than I thought, the stability's good, so we're going to crack on. Stable. That's the important bit. Good job. The problem now is the aftercare. With him only having 2 good legs, both on the same side, it's going to be difficult now for him to recuperate and to start moving about as he would naturally do if he was a 4-legged cat. Lovely. He's an elderly gentleman and his muscles will start to waste a little. We've got to keep him comfortable, we've got to get him into position to go into the toilet, we've got to keep an eye on the wound. But Boris is going to be in excellent hands with his mum and dad. We'll be looking out for Boris now and willing him on to live.
I'm hoping that everything will be absolutely fine and he will be back to being a normal cat again soon.
This is where the hard work starts.
In Thirsk, Steph's back at the practice with Boris, the cat who broke one of his 3 legs, which Peter tried to fix in surgery.
He's getting on really well. He's getting around and he's managed to do all the things he's supposed to do, which we were worried about at the start, that he wouldn't be able to go to the loo and things like that, but he went straight away. He's just that type of cat that whatever's thrown at him, he'll get on and carry on. Don't you, Bubs?
Steph, like to come through. Boris. Hello, Boris. Hello. How are you? Hey, how are you doing? You like a bit of fuss, don't you? You like a bit of fuss. Right, let's see if we can get this off and have a look. Good boy. Yeah, you make yourself comfy. That's right. It's looking very good. I'm quite happy. The wound's nice and clean. Very little discharge from it. As I rotate that slightly there, it's rotating at the knee, it's not rotating at the fracture site, which is exactly what we want, so I'm very happy with that. That's lovely. Now that he's getting over the operation, his true character's coming out again now. He loves being made a fuss of. Good old Boris, eh? Good lad, eh? There's something about this cat you can't help but like. You know, he's only had 3 legs for nearly all his life. And he's adapted very well and he loves life. I'm very pleased to say that the bone seems to be stable and the wound looks very, very good, so I'm very happy. He just wants to be loved, and I'm very pleased, especially when you have this sort of cat with this type of character. It's always particularly pleasing when they do progress well. Yeah, he's got use there, hasn't he, in it?
He shouts when he wants his dinner, shouts when he wants a fuss. His character hasn't changed. He's just the same cat. It purrs a lot. We're really pleased we went for the surgery. We made the right choice.
You're doing okay, aren't you? Yeah.